Have you ever wondered why Lord Ram holds such a revered position in the hearts of millions in India? This is a question that invites us to delve into the profound significance of this divine figure in the cultural and spiritual fabric of India. Lord Ram, the seventh avatar of Lord Vishnu, is not merely a mythological character for Indians. He embodies Dharma, the moral and ethical duties that each individual must follow to lead a righteous life. His life, as described in the epic Ramayana, is an ideal blueprint of morality, righteousness, and virtues. He is often referred to as Maryada Purushottam, which translates to the perfect man who adheres to the highest standards of propriety and morality. Lord Ram's role as an ideal king is another facet that resonates deeply with the Indian populace. His reign, known as Ram Raja, is often invoked as a metaphor for an ideal state where justice, prosperity, and righteousness prevail. The influence of Lord Ram extends far beyond the realms of spirituality and governance. He has made indelible imprints on Indian literature, arts, and culture. From the classical Sanskrit Ramayana of Valmiki to the folk renditions of Ramcharitmanas in Awadhi by Tulsidas, the story of Ram has been retold in countless regional languages, each adding its unique cultural nuances. His tale is enacted in the form of Ram Leela, a dramatic folk reenactment of his life story during the festival of Dussehra, bringing communities together in a grand celebration of good triumphing over evil. Indeed, Lord Ram's influence permeates every aspect of Indian life, a testament to his enduring legacy. His principles of truth, righteousness, and compassion continue to guide millions, shaping their beliefs, values, and actions. The reverence for Lord Ram is not just about religious faith. It's about upholding the ideals of justice, morality, and social harmony that he represents. His enduring legacy, thus, remains deeply etched in the heart of India. Now that we understand the importance of Lord Ram, let's delve into a contentious issue that has gripped the nation for decades: the Ram Mandir dispute. The story of the Ram Mandir dispute is a complex tapestry of faith, politics, and history. It's a tale that began in earnest on the fateful day of December 6, 1992, when the Babri Masjid, a 16th century mosque in the town of Ayodhya, was brought down by a vast assembly of Hindu activists. The demolition of the Babri Masjid wasn't just the destruction of an ancient structure. It was the spark that ignited one of the most prolonged and incendiary disputes in Indian history. The activists believed the site to be the birthplace of Lord Ram, an assertion steeped in centuries of faith and tradition, making it a place of paramount importance in the Hindu belief system. However, the mosque, named after Mughal Emperor Babur, had stood on that ground for over 400 years, and its demolition was seen by many as a direct assault on the secular fabric of India. The event sent shockwaves through the nation, leading to widespread communal riots and causing a deep schism between India's Hindu and Muslim communities. The question at the heart of the dispute was and remains a challenging one. Who does the land belong to? Does it belong to those who believe it to be the birthplace of a revered deity? Or does it belong to those who have worshipped in a mosque that stood there for centuries? This question would go on to become a key issue in Indian politics, influencing elections and shaping national discourse for decades. So there we have it, the genesis of the Ram Mandir dispute. It began with the demolition of a mosque fueled by deep-seated faith and became a symbol of the struggle between secularism and religious identity in India. The demolition of the Babri Masjid set off a chain of events that would shape the course of Indian politics for decades to come. The demolition triggered a legal battle that would last for nearly 3 decades. This was not just any legal fight. It was a labyrinthine complex saga that involved multiple stakeholders and various courts of law, each contributing their own unique strand to the larger tapestry of this dispute. Our journey through this legal maze begins with the litigation in the Allahabad High Court, where 5 suits were filed between 1949 and 1989. The key question posed by these suits was simple yet profound. Who does the land belong to? The litigants advanced their claims armed with historical evidence, legal precedents, and faith-based arguments. As the years rolled on, the dispute only intensified. The legal arguments from both sides were as diverse as they were passionate. On one hand, the Hindu groups argued that the land was the birthplace of Lord Ram, a belief deeply ingrained in the collective consciousness of millions. On the other hand, the Muslim parties claimed historical possession and usage of the site as a mosque. But it was the role of the Archaeological Survey of India that added a layer of scientific intrigue to this legal drama. Tasked with excavating the disputed site, their findings would prove to be a crucial piece of the puzzle. Their report suggested the presence of a non-Islamic structure beneath the mosque, a fact that was hotly debated in the courtroom. This was a legal battle that not only tested the patience of the litigants but also the resilience of the Indian legal system. Multiple bench changes, countless hearings, and numerous adjournments painted a picture of a judicial system grappling with a dispute steeped in history, faith, and emotion. And so, the wheels of justice turned, slowly but surely, with each passing day adding another chapter to this epic legal saga. The legal battle was a long and arduous one, filled with twists and turns that kept the nation on tenterhooks. Finally, after 27 years of legal wrangling, the Supreme Court of India delivered its verdict in 2019. A decision awaited with bated breath, a verdict that had the eyes of the nation fixed on the courtrooms of the Supreme Court. The 5-judge bench ruled in favor of the construction of a Ram temple at the disputed site in Ayodhya. The court also directed the government to allot a 5-acre plot of land to the Sunni Waqf Board for building a mosque elsewhere in Ayodhya. The rationale behind this judgment was aimed at striking a balance, an attempt to ensure justice for all parties involved. As the gavel fell, the verdict echoed across the length and breadth of the country. It reverberated through the hearts and minds of millions, leaving an indelible mark on the pages of Indian history. The implications were far-reaching. It was not just about a piece of land or a religious structure. It was about coexistence, about understanding, about acceptance, and above all, about justice. Reactions to the verdict were as diverse as the nation itself. There were expressions of joy, sighs of relief, tears of disappointment, and fires of anger. Some saw it as a triumph, a vindication of their faith and belief. Others saw it as a setback, a dent in their hopes and aspirations. Yet there were those who saw it as a stepping stone, a path towards a more inclusive and harmonious future. Scholars, politicians, religious leaders, and ordinary citizens all chimed in, adding their voices to the cacophony of opinions. Debates raged on, discussions ensued, viewpoints clashed, and narratives collided. The verdict had indeed put a full stop to the legal battle, but it had also birthed a plethora of questions, a new wave of debates and discussions. The verdict may have brought an end to the legal battle, but it sparked a new wave of debates and discussions. The story of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya continues to be written, etching new chapters in the annals of Indian history. The Ram Mandir dispute is not just a legal battle, but a reflection of the complex interplay of religion, politics, and history in India. As we have traveled through this narrative, it's clear that the significance of Lord Ram in India is immense. He's not merely a deity worshipped by millions, he's an embodiment of moral and social values, a symbol of righteousness, and an integral part of India's cultural fabric. The genesis of the Ram Mandir dispute dates back several centuries, with the site in Ayodhya believed to be the birthplace of Lord Ram. This belief has sparked a contentious dispute that has spanned generations, cultures, and political landscapes. It's a dispute that has caused civil unrest, tested the fabric of India's secular democracy, and influenced the course of its political narrative. The legal battle for the site has been an arduous one, lasting several decades. It's a saga marked by numerous twists and turns, with each development further entrenching the issue in the socio-political discourse. The verdict, when it came, was not just a decision about the ownership of a piece of land. It was a verdict that sought to balance faith and facts, law and belief, history and contemporary realities. The aftermath of the verdict has been as significant as the journey leading to it. It has evoked a gamut of responses, from jubilation to disappointment, from hope to apprehension. It has highlighted the resilience of India's democratic institutions and underscored the challenges of managing diversity in a pluralistic society. In summing up, the Ram Mandir dispute is not just about a temple or a deity. It's about the intertwining of faith and politics, the intersection of history and belief, and the complexities of managing religious diversity in a pluralistic society. It's a testament to the enduring significance of Lord Ram in India. and a reflection of the nation's struggle to reconcile its rich historical legacy with its contemporary realities. In the end, the Ram Mandir dispute serves as a stark reminder of the power of faith and the complexities of a diverse and pluralistic society like India.